John, what do you make of this one tonight?
He didn't do quite the job we needed to through the neutral zone in the first, and we've done a really good job there of late. So give them some opportunities with their speed off the rush, and obviously put ourselves in a bit of a hole. After that, I thought there was a lot of good to our game. Obviously, unable to claw our way back, but had opportunities, put a lot of pucks to the net. Maybe got to find a way to just be a little bit, find a way to break through on the inside and in around the paint. But we created some looks to get ourselves the chance. So obviously we have to do a better job to the neutral zone early on.
John, staying healthy's got to be a concern for the rest of the way. What did you think when Matt Murray went down there in the first period?
Yeah, I don't like seeing that. Hopefully Matt's okay. So unexpected, so there's no opportunity for him to brace the impact or sense that it's coming. So obviously, hopefully he's okay and it's just precautionary.
Must feel for him because he's had such a run of injury.
100%. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, he's played some real solid hockey for us this year, and just hasn't really been able to get enough traction that way because some of the things he's been dealing with, and then a tough bounce down with it.
John, what's worked well for you in the context of the power play this season?
Just trying to do my job and being around the net, being in front, and obviously help recover pucks and create opportunities in and around the crease.
And what's going through your mind when you see Matt go down like he did?
I don't think about this. I'm just come to the ice and doing my work.
How did you feel once you got in there?
It's not surprised. It's not too easy to start like that, yeah. And Detroit play good today, yeah. A lot of moment, I think. Moment to moment, yeah. I'm just focused on my game and try to do my best, yeah.
How important is it for you, not just you, but the entire team, to stay healthy the rest of the way for the playoffs?
I think it's important for everybody, yes, stay healthy, because it's mostly important time is coming soon. How many? Six more games, yeah. Yeah. But this is sport. It's hard sport, yeah. And you never know what we'll be doing the next moment, yeah, or next minute, yeah.
How much do you feel for Matt? He's had such bad injury luck. Like, what sort of emotions do you feel for him?
I'm sad, yeah. It's hard for him and hard for family, yeah. And hard for team. It's hard for us. His third one, yeah. I don't know. We don't know long term or whatever. Third injury, yeah. It's really hard. I'm so sad about it.
You made a save, an acrobatic save in the second. You fell backwards. It looked like maybe you're favoring your arm. Did you play through some pain in this game?
Not much. Just I was playing yesterday, yeah. It's not too easy to play back-to-back games. Just maybe muscle is tired a little bit, like more stiffness today. And I'm skate today and I do some workout before the game too. But you never know what time you go to the net. Like I'm a professional player. I need to prepare it whatever is time, yeah. I'm ready to play at night too. It doesn't matter.
It's a different routine you go through, right? Whether if you know you're playing ahead of time versus.
Yeah, but you need a quick change in your brain. It's not too easy. It's really hard. But we need to do this on special. What time you didn't play, you need to get ready for everything. Yeah.
How did you make that glove save on Berggren there in the third period?
I'm just to try to get some chance for win for a team. Yeah, we're not, and it doesn't matter. This history right now. Maybe my family will be watching YouTube and will be smile. Yeah, thank you.
Kelly, what do you make of tonight's game and the performance by the team?
I felt like we weren't ready to go from the get-go. I think in the second and the third, I think we played well enough to win. I think that start wasn't good enough.
Nice to get your first goal against Detroit. The team that drafted you, I think it's the 24th game you hadn't scored against them.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. But yeah, that's nice, I guess.
How important is it for not just you but the whole team to stay healthy between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean that's always important. We're just trying to just take game by game here and try to win the next one.
What works well for you when you're higher in the lineup? We're talking to Philip Forsberg earlier this year. He said in Nashville you always start down the lineup, you always finish high. Why do you think you complement those guys well?
I don't know. I mean, I try to work hard out there. Maybe I'm able to create some more space for those guys out there. I don't know, maybe.
Do you think when you see Matt go down, and he's played well for you guys at times, and he's dealt with a lot of injuries this season and throughout his career?
Yeah, I mean it's never fun to see anyone go down. I don't know what happened, what's going on right now, but it's when you see that, it's not fun at all.
Is 20 goals a meaningful number for you? You can make it?
I don't know. I guess it would be nice to score 20, but I don't really care that much, to be honest with you.
It's been a while. How did it feel to get back in tonight?
Yeah, it was good to get back into some competitive action. Felt a little rusty to begin with, but a little better as the game went on.
How did you see the sequence on the goal, Jarnkrok's goal, second power play unit up there?
Yeah, I think we just did a good job entering. Bruiser made a good play getting it up top, and Timmy found me. I saw the seam, and then another great play by Bruiser getting it into the middle to Yarny, and Yarny's going to bury from there. So that was a nice play.
How are you handling all this, Connor? The additions that have put you down the depth chart?
Just the same way I've always went about my business, just controlling what I can control, and I'm working each day. Obviously, it's no secret the team we have, and we're all in. So I'm fine with my role and filling the role, and I think everyone's got to buy into that if we want to have a chance to win. So I'm okay with that.
And knowing that there will be the possibility, perhaps, that the further the team goes, your name could be called at some point.
Yeah, obviously you never hope for that, but the Stanley Cup playoffs are the hardest playoffs in sports, and so you always have to be ready. And like I said, I'm working as hard as I can to be ready.
What goes through your mind when you see Matt Murray go down the way he did?
Yeah, actually, I was kind of skating up the ice, so I didn't really see it entirely. But to turn around and see him on the ice like that obviously didn't look great. Hopefully he's doing all right. I haven't had a chance to talk with him yet, but obviously he's a great goalie for us, and we're going to need him.
What's it like playing the other side?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I haven't played a ton over my career on that side, so it takes a bit of adjusting, but I talked to Brody a bit about it, and I think I got a little more used to it as the game went on.
What was it feel like with Timothy?
Yeah, Timothy's great. He closes plays quick, moves the puck, makes simple plays, so I like to play with him.
We'll start with an update on Matt Murray, as much as you can tell us this week.
Yeah, I have no update. We'll get one for you probably Tuesday.
Is he tested for a concussion?
I'm sorry?
Was he tested for a concussion?
He was, yeah.
Was it the spotter who pulled him, or was it the medical staff for the team?
I'm not exactly sure exactly how I was told it was mandatory that he had to come off the ice.
Where do you put a game like this?
I'm sorry?
Where do you put a game like this late in the season, Sheldon, and some people not playing? I know. How do you judge it, I suppose?
Well, it's a game that obviously we don't play well enough to get a favorable result. We don't start well. I thought that we got behind early. Obviously, made a couple of mistakes that ended up in our net. They made a couple of mistakes, and their goaltender made saves. And that was sort of the story of the first period. We missed a breakaway, missed a penalty shot in the first period there. So even though we've given up a bunch, probably deserved to have more than we had. And then from there, Detroit has the lead. I thought they defended extremely hard. We didn't generate much of quality tonight at 5-on-5. We had lots of shots and lots of puck time stuff, but we weren't able to get much going to the net. So in terms of where I put it, I put it as, we lost the game on home ice, and it's not acceptable anytime.
Just given the fact that Matt's battled back 2 injuries already this season, what goes through your mind when you see him leave the game?
I don't know. Just it'll go in the hands of the trainers. They'll deal with it, and he'll bounce back, and Sammy will go.
Were you surprised that Michael was assessed at 10-minute misconduct in the second?
Surprised? I mean, based on the way that he's been officiated of late, no, I'm not surprised at all. So that's part of it. But, you know, it's Bunce has got to do his best to stay on the line. And in terms of how he's been officiated, Kyle will deal with that with the league.
You're looking to get some guys that haven't played a little bit of ice time. What did you think of Timmins going back in there after a long while?
Well, it's a tough ask for him, right? He hasn't played in a long while. He's playing on the offside. But I thought, I thought he made some plays. I like that he played with confidence. I like that.
How do you feel Michael's dealing with everything? It seems like he's really made a conscious effort to stay on the right side of the line here of late.
Yeah, I mean, he eats 3 cross checks and he ends up taking he gets taken to the box with it. I don't know if he had 4 or 5 punches in the face in the scrum, and he ends up with a 10-minute misconduct. So, it's tough. It's tough for him. He's got to find his way through that. And like I said, Kyle will deal with the other stuff and see what we can get done there. But Bunce has got to be able to stay focused and just keep playing.
How do you decide who would take that penalty shot?
Just a feel thing. It was. The first thing was just some clarity on whether it had to be guys that were on the ice or not. Obviously, we had some good options on the bench, but the guys on the ice, Camper was he was excited for a chance to go. So that was kind of what you're looking for. You're reading some body language and who wants it, who's looking at the ice versus who's looking at you. And Camper won't want it. And I did a good plan. Just got away with him. Got away on him there as he got too tight to the goalie.
You haven't had much luck with the penalty shots this season. Would you like to have the option of the 2-minute power play if they change the rule?
I love the option, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that you take it in that case, but there's lots of times in games where I think you would maybe take that option.
Do you know who the e-bug was?
I don't know specifically who it was, but I know who it wasn't.
I like the way that Samsonov came in, Sheldon. I know it was an early goal there, but overall, looked good and after coming and playing last night.
Listen, it's back-to-back. He's been put in a tough spot here today, but yeah, he battled, made some big saves for us, and then he's sitting cold, no action really in the third period, and all of a sudden there's a tough rebound to handle there, and a guy in tight. So there's, tough there, but I thought he gave us more than enough opportunity to come back in the game. Their guy on the other end was really good, and we didn't do enough with the chances that we did have.